at the 20. Oh, good move. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
Welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
Being chased out left. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Oh, good move. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Back to throw. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Burrow looking to pass. Steps away to his left. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Nifty move. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record, 32nd touchdown. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow dancing to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Now the first carry, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Touchdown! A big play there. On his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons take a 3-touchdown lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fighting his way through contact. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. In motion, the tight end. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd down and 13.
Here we go. 12. 11 MT.
Moss on the give up the middle. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dragons offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it
gets by him, and now a little daylight. There he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. Here's a toss coming right. And the Dragons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right, and he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Here we go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you, too, in a bit. For now, Plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, and it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Patrick Mahomes going Hollywood. A touchdown pass to Marquise Brown. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that game has gone to halftime with the visiting Cardinals out on top. Marvin Harrison Jr., a touchdown catch in that first half. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
Very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. An even 90 yards. And the Dragons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals offense and their running back Zach Moss headed onto the field. The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow will throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Ooh, with a juke. Touchdown, Houston. How about that? Their quarterback, 46 yards. And the Dragons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nnamdi Madubuike make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
McPherson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty. Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he loses the football the second time. And the Bengals grab it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Bengals drive about to get going. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from his own end zone. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. And it's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Fighting through at the 25. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. And he fends him off. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll set up to throw. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first. To the right side and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing.